Like, I'm a miserable motherfucker, okay? But I'm less miserable because I don't care about politics or religion or any of that shit. And that's fun. All right, I'm done. Up next is Craig. Just please do better than that.
That's all we need.
I know.
You're still my hero. All right, Classic Cue.
Get it.
I gotta admit, it's really nice performing in a venue, you know, that's clean, has a friendly staff, you know, good beer selection, great food, you know. But that's on Monday nights. This is Thursday, so. No, I'm just a little butthurt because last time I played here, the bartender was kind of a dick to me. He was like, you know, you can't be stealing phones out of people's cars, you know, like get off your high horse, you know. He's like, you can't sell meth out of the bathroom, dude. I'm like, what is this, a bar or a church? Come on. No, thank you. I like to party. I mean, that's what it's a great comedy duo that's gonna happen. Maybe never. I like to party. I like to drink. I like to I like to do drugs. Like pretty much heroin's the only drug that I do not enjoy.
You're missing out.
It's basically what it boils down to. So like probably not coincidentally, like I'm homeless, which is not as cool as it sounds. It really isn't. But I have a lot of really funny drug addict homeless friends. My tweaker friends, I love my tweaker friends. I have my friend, I want to use her real name, but I'm just going to call her Super Cluck. We're in Denny's the other day, and I don't know why, neither one of us had a fucking dime to our name, but we're in Denny's, and she steals the Humane Society donation canister. And the shit was empty. Like, I don't even think she knew what it was. Like, she just wanted a big yellow plastic dog's head. So we get outside, and I'm like, what the fuck are you going to do with that? And she goes, I'm going to put my used syringes in here. I was like, well, then how am I going to get high? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, see, heckle me. You can only improve on my set. But yeah, no, I love my tweaker friends. My heroin addict friends, not so much. I got this friend, Wolf. Anybody, you guys might know him. Wolf's hilarious. Just completely like jaded on life. He's the guy sitting in front of the store with the homeless, not hopeless sign. And I'm just like, could have fooled me. But no, Wolf's great. He's like my brother. He does a lot of heroin. He has so many red dots on his arm. It looks like a line of Hindu women, like waiting to be sacrificed or whatever they do. I don't know. I don't know their culture. I don't know anything about it. I just know I give them $40 and they give me a safe place to masturbate for the night. That's all I know. But, no, Wolf's awesome. I told him, I went up to him, I was like, look, I wrote some jokes, can I make fun of you at my gig? And he responded with, which I took as, yeah, make fun of me and use my real name. Yeah, no, yeah. I recently took up shoplifting. That's cool.
Yeah! Greedy club!
Yeah, don't get me wrong though, I'm not greedy. I only steal what I can trade for drugs.
Yeah! Pretty much anything?
Yeah. Oh man, I need to meet your dealer. Let's see. What else? Let's see. I'm just gonna go with a couple of one-liners real quick. Like, I almost want to do them in like a really bad Stephen Wright impression, but like I think that women who get breast reduction surgeries are selfish. Have you ever noticed that no one ever claims to be good with names? I love that joke. I fucking love that joke. Because I think it's my only clean joke. Like, my only non-offensive joke. Like, I don't know. Like, And I do gotta say one thing though, like I joke about drugs a lot, and because they say write what you know, I realize that some of you may have like friends or family members that have died from overdoses or addiction in general, and sincerely, I don't give a fuck. Like, these jokes are way more important than your dead loved ones. Like, yeah, and they were junkies. I mean, come on. Yeah. Let's see, what else? I really like people watching, but not if they can see me too, so I guess I like spying. Like the peephole in the door is like the greatest invention of all time. You know, besides like Cocoa Puffs and the sleeping bag.
And the glory hole.
The glory hole. I've watched a little glory hole. A little glory hole genre. Been known to check that out.
Yeah, he gave pretty good head.
For like 16 hours after shooting up meth. Let's see. What else? Wow, you really do draw a blank up here. Let's see. But like, sadly enough, this is like the least I've bombed ever. Like, you guys are a good crowd. You guys are.
You got it, baby.
By open mic standards, you guys are all right. Let's see.
So glory.
Yeah, so glory holes. Let's see. No, I do think that drones have made peeping toms way too lazy. You know, back in my day, you used to actually have to climb into a tree, sit there, get sap on your ass, fucking wait for 12 hours for that hag to walk in front of the window. You know, now some dork can just sit in his fucking bedroom and get a close-up HD recording of his neighbor fucking his blow-up doll. You know, like, I mean, it's too easy. It's too easy. It takes all the fun out of it.
Change your busted.
How did he know? No, let's see. You know what? I forgot everything else. Oh man, I got cotton mouth like a motherfucker. It's like slaves picking cotton on my tongue, it's fucking gnarly. Like, Massa gonna set me free one day, Massa gonna set me. Okay, anyways. So I'm gonna do some really bad impressions, I guess. Let's see. Well, okay, let me just say right now, I'm not religious. Weird Al is probably the closest thing to God that I believe in. I love a good parody. I love a parody. Like I don't know if I can do this with slave mouth, but let's see. This is my impression of Billy Joe from Green Day. When I come, it's brown. Okay, sorry. The people are startled. The people at the party, they're like, "What the fuck was that?" Let's see. Here's my impression of. Here's my impression of Christopher Walken reading for the part of Ace Ventura. I'm looking for Ray Finkel. A new pair of shorts. Okay. See, it's a work in progress, but I forgot everything else. I know, I'd be better off just fucking standing up here and talking about how awesome Trump is or something. Like, that would be better material. Like, I should just piss all over these drums and then go like narc someone off, and it'd be cooler than my actual jokes. Let's see. Yeah, no, I fucking I like comedy. I like words. I like the English language. I like writing. Words trip me out. Like the word polish. The word polish means to take something dull and make it bright. The word Polish, spelled the exact same way, completely different definition. Let's see. I want to go back. I want to talk about my friends some more. They're great. I have my friend Dylan. He's the craziest dude I know. He's fucking, every single thing he does is illegal. It's like, it's awesome. The other day I texted him, I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, I just stole a dumpster.
What the fuck?
I'm like, what? He's like, you gotta get here quick, there's 4 more. I'm like, what? No, I don't need that. And he's like, fuck you, you pussy nigger bitch. And I was like, whoa, that was unnecessary. That was unnecessary, you know? And he's like, fine then. He's like, fine then, dude. You know, you're too much of a pussy for that. Let's go to the Keys and break into people's garages. I'm like, again, not a wise idea. And he's like, fuck you, you fucking faggot. Like, and I'm just like, what? What the fuck, dude? Like, and then he's like, I'll smoke you out. I was like, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Boom.
That was a lot better in my head. Anyways, so no, I like to offend people. I mean, I don't like to, but I mean, being actually funny is way too hard. Let's see. I wrote a bunch of jokes about the WNBA, but then none of them were as funny as just watching a game. And the W obviously stands for weaker, right? I mean, yeah, that's obvious. No, someone told me I got called a one-trick pony the other day. They said, all you can do is offend people, you don't have anything that's actually funny. And that's fine, I'm not, you know, that's fine, they're entitled to their opinion. I do hope their children get killed, though.
Amen.
Let's see, and then somebody else said that, okay, and this will be my last joke. It's my favorite joke I've ever written, though. I shouldn't have said that, it's too much hype now, but someone said that I'm a bad influence, and I disagree with that. And to put it in perspective, let's say there's a kid who's on a path to become a murderer someday. He listens to a couple of my jokes and just becomes a rapist instead. At that point, I'm not only saving lives, I'm getting people laid. You know, I'm really proud of that joke because it's hard to get away with rape jokes in this business. You know, it's like, it's very difficult. It's the equivalent of like a no-hitter, you know, except he probably did hit her. All right. Yeah, so I love being white. It's awesome. It's cool because you can't offend a white person racially. Like, our slurs are so silly. It's like, you know, you white bread, cracker, vanilla. It's like what, your shopping list is supposed to offend me? I don't know. All right, man, those are my 2 favorite jokes at the end. Completely bomb. All right, that's my time.
All right, everybody, that's creating following Tommy. Coming up next to the microphone, we got Bob, just Bob.
Wow.
Everybody give a nice warm welcome for Bob.
Hi, Bob. Come on, get some Bob. I like that. Like, hey, a miscarriage, like, with good going on after me. There is one somewhat offensive white racist. What? I got here. Douchebag. You're right, right? It's a useless, sexist tool. Well, I'm just saying, I was thinking more along the lines, that's a good point because, well, no, there's douchebags in other races. There's not really black douchebags. There's not a lot of black douchebags. There's like some like Middle Eastern douchebags. There's I want to say there's Hispanic douchebags. They're called Persians.
Yeah, there's comedy tonight. That's fun. We never have comedy out at open mic nights. Thank you guys. No, it was cool. It's really cool. It's so hard to fucking do that shit.